Yeah, when you come into the California prison system, CDC, you're gonna have to operate with your race. If you're GP, general population, you're gonna join a gang.
And what does GP mean? How can I be GP or not?
GP means general population.
Okay.
The other option is to be SNY, which is protective custody, PC. And so you can tell the cops, I want to be general population or I'm going to be PC. It used to not be like that. To be PC back in the day, you had to say, I'm scared. Like I'm fear for my life.
Okay.
And then they would put you with other people. Now, what's happened now is the gangs became general population and the PC became the people who aren't allowed in general population. The people who aren't allowed in general population are child molesters, any rapists, a lot of crimes of those sorts. You just get stabbed right away.
If you went into GP, they would kill you.
If you went into GP, that you have to, if your cellie came in and you read his paperwork and it said he's a child molester, you would have to kill him or you would get killed. That's how it works. There's no way around it.
That's an ethical code that keeps these organizations together. That's just the way they believe as well.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And that's the way it's been for a long time. Is that right?
Yeah,
in the GP?
It's just been like that. And the thing is it just goes down to fighting too and drugs and just, it's a massive dictatorship. It's not they'll tell you, this is a dictatorship. It's not a fucking democracy. What I tell you goes, you're gonna say yes to anything I do. Or what I asked you is happening to you.
And that's the rule. So I go to GP or the other one. The other one, if I go there, well, some guys will opt there because they're scared of GP or they won't. But then they go with all the child molesters or rapists and you got a whole nother problem. Horrible experience over there. Or
they have gangs over there now too. But I don't know anything about that shit, but yeah, there's gangs over there. There's gangs over the whole system it's prison. These are violent people. It's flooded with crime, violence, and drugs. These are all the vices. This is what taught me.
Okay.
This is what taught me as I saw these guys who were supposedly glorified on TV and through all the stuff we watched, music videos and shit. And they were fucking pussies. They were fucking bitches. They were weak. Why? Because they would consistently have the same fucking problem. They would always they would always consistently be looking for happiness in the same place they lose it. So they would look for happiness in the same place they consistently lose it, come to tears about it, and then just cover themselves in tattoos and look all tough. But it's like, okay, motherfucker, I see how weak you guys are. I'm gonna change all this shit. And my last big battle is my reaction, the way I'm reacting lately. And like I said, straight, not straightened. So we're gauging our progress as we're getting better. But it's not gonna fucking happen overnight. And the whole prison shit it's just, I wanted to tell people, like one of my last videos was called Fake Hard. Like that's what the fuck it is.
But we look at these prisoners with all the tats, they've been in there 30 years, they're from some gang and somewhere else, and you look at those same guys and say, behind closed doors, they're weak because they're going after drugs, and then they're crying about the circumstances, and you saw a lot of that.
We're all gonna have to learn the lesson until we finally learn the lesson. But Jesus Christ, you're gonna cry about it, miss your family.
What did you see?
And do that for 30 fucking years? Everyone just, massive stabbings, mostly just the drug use. Mostly the heroin and the speed use that just leads to a lifetime in prison. The revolving door. Like, they don't wanna do it. Like, they'll be like working out with me and they'll be like, I feel so good. It's so good, Wes. I feel great. And I know they do. And then they just have that draw. And I go to bed early. And then I wake up and I see one of the homeboys, like one of my people that I work out with. And I could tell he's on shit. And I'm like, you fucking motherfucker, what'd you do that for, you know? And you could tell he's just miserable. And so it just always, I would see that weakness. And I'm like, dude, call yourself a bitch. And I did it to myself. I relapsed on meth when I was in prison. I didn't do it for like 4 or 5 years. And I drank some wine, some prison wine. And then I was selling dope in there at the time, selling white and selling black, you know, and having everyone push it for me. And I just did a bump one day of some speed. And then I started drinking some wine, like some prison Pruno, you know. And then I'm like, fuck, dude. Then I started getting on my cell phone and I'm like on fucking looking at shit like, I'm acting like I'm back at the fucking club, you know. And it wasn't 2 weeks later that it ended fucking bad as fuck for me. Like, bad as fuck. Like, I ended up beating the shit out of my bunkie over something small, some words he said. I did it in the wrong area next to another race. And then I had to get my ass beat by 2 of my own people that I had fucked up before individually. So the point was it came back around real fucking quick. And then I just had to look at myself and be like, you're being a fucking bitch. And that's why I tell people that. That's why I use that word bitch a lot. That's why I say quit being a bitch. And the people who fucking win and my type of motivation are my type of people. I can only share what worked for me. Like the foolish motherfucker shares some process he learned from someone else. I'm gonna tell you what worked for me.